Start to play.
Saludos, saludos. Buenas tardes, damas, caballeros, señoritos, señoritas. Bienvenidos a esta retransmisión del Gamescom. No, mentiras, Gamescom.com es otra cosa. Ahí vemos de fondo Delta Force, que es el nuevo, bueno, nuevo no, es una franquicia vieja que venía a hacerle competencia a Battlefield y pues vamos a ver qué pitos toca. Vamos a ponerle volumencito para ir midiendo de una vez cómo andamos de volúmenes. Vamos a ponerlo tal vez como a la mitad por ahí. ¿Cómo estamos ahí? Está muy alto el volumen del video, está muy bajo, me escucho bajo. ¿Cómo estamos ahí? Saludos a Ricardo Marín, saludos a Guipeal también hasta allá, hasta la Nepenínsula. Gran concepto ese, gran hombre. Ya vi todo lo de Black Myth Wukong, dice Mario BJ. Sin embargo, espero ver más material inédito. Se ve increíble, se ve excelente Black Myth Wukong. Saludos a Steven90, a Mari, Rafa y a Wolfciño. Pues como fans de los shooters se ve interesante, habrá que probarlo, a ver qué tal. Si viene a competir con Battlefield directamente. Así que vamos a ver qué tal. Vamos a ver cómo promete el famoso Delta Force. Es un juego que salió solo para PC, de hecho, hace muchos años. Creo que no me acuerdo si como en los 2000
Welcome back to the Gamescom Opening Night Live 2023 pre-show where the minutes are just
mae tiene una cara de hueva, o sea, que se levantó y se vino. Yo por lo menos me bañé. Saludos a Santiago Pantoja, se escucha bien todo, parece un poquito alto el audio del video.
To talk about in the pre-show. So, this bad boy, this is about to wrap up. I have one last trailer for you. Here is Homeworld 3.
Homeworld 3. Ahí estamos, no mentiras. Saludos a Felipe 8X, bienvenido mi estimado. Estoy tratando de buscar algo para sostener aquí. ¿Habrá multiplayer cooperativo medieval? Sí, ya pusieron varios, de hecho, ya pusieron por ahí varios juegos multiplayer medieval.
We have been tasked with finishing Karen Sajet and the Fifth Fleet's mission. Discover the source of the anomaly and the hyperspace attacks and stop it once and for all.
Tenemos la estrella de la muerte.
I know we were expecting a simple
como si lo hubieran obligado a ir, o sea, como si no estuvieran en la casa de huevón, digamos.
Many of you are feeling overwhelmed.
Ese compa andañejo, yo diría que sí. Profesor Cocoon diría que sí.
I have no doubt. We will succeed.
Saludos a Leito.
Whatever it takes to complete the mission.
Enemy strike craft coming in fast.
Ahí está Samus otra vez. My name is ¿qué? No entendí.
I am Fleet Command.
Habrá gameplay de pantalla dividida, esa es la yo creo que siempre vamos a poder contar con eso.
And that is it. That's all I have for you here in the pre-show, which of course means that Gamescom Opening Night Live is now mere seconds away from starting. Thank you so much for hanging out with me here on my incredibly cozy couch. Enjoy the show.
Bueno, señores, listos para ver que inicie el conteo de juegos cooperativos. Debía haber puesto uno, man, qué madre. Tienen que acordarme de esas cosas, muchachos. Saludos a Juancho, ¿cómo estamos?
Host, the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Ya en 2023 un trailer con CGI ya no da gracia. Lamentablemente ahora son la mayoría, tristemente. Ya Don Doritos tiene tan poca vergüenza que ya hasta él se pone en los logotipos del Opening Night Live y todo para que lo vean a él.
Hello Germany and hello everyone watching live around the world. I am
Se
Jeff
viene oleada de juegos
Keighley
en
and
el
welcome
espacio.
to the world's
Sí,
biggest in-person video game event, Gamescom 2023.
¿Vieron lo que, bueno, escucharon lo que dijo? El más grande evento en persona sobre videojuegos. O sea, descartó Video Game Awards. Pero básicamente lo que hizo fue tomar el puesto del E3 así, sin asco.
New looks at titles like Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 3, Alan Wake 2, Assassin's Creed Mirage, and Mortal Kombat 1.
Me interesa.
But first,
¿de qué me he perdido? Nada, Moisito, viene empezando. Saludos a Pepón. Hubiera hecho cartón de bingo. Hay un montón ahí. Autoprogramado Dios del Gaming, Jeff Keighley, exactamente.
Please join me in welcoming the composer of the game, Inan Zur,
el compositor
for a very
de
special
Starfield.
performance.
Okay,
Maestro.
Música de Starfield. Oiga, eso es November Rain. Vamos a tenerle respeto al músico. Está chido, está chido. Me imagino que esa es la canción del menú. Oiga, qué buena pieza. Rocketman de Elton John. Sabiendo cómo es el juego ya, el trailer está bonito. O sea, como un trailer anticipatorio, como un trailer de mero marketing. Está bonito. Y lo digo principalmente por la selección de la canción. Ojo. Ojo ahí, Interstellar. Sí, yo sí tengo el hype por los cielos por este juego. Además, ya lo tengo descargado. Ya lo tengo en el Xbox. Early Access comienza septiembre 1. Ya casi nada. Casi nada.
Starfield is ever so close. And thank you so much for that spectacular performance. Really appreciate it.
Me recuerda la película Moon, dice Santiago Montoja. Eric Solano dice mi canal preferido para estos eventos. Man, muchas gracias por ahí. No le baja la música por derechos.
Fans will start to play Starfield in early access on Xbox and PC.
Que todos tenemos que apreciar la música.
Enough to start playing it. Don't be jealous. I'm not allowed to say anything about it. Yes, exactly. All right. Well, guys. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys. Really disappointed. They're disappointed. That's just so disappointing. This is such a special night for so many developers. It's really disappointing to see someone act that way. But we're going to move right on with the show. We've got a lot of great games to show you. Really, it's just so sad to me to see something like that happen. And
si eso no fue montado, fue
eso es
lo que causa lo que hizo el chamaco la vez pasada en los Video Game Awards. Que la gente se envalentone. O sea, Hideo Kojima.
Be here to talk about Starfield. Please join me in welcoming to Opening Night Live in Gamescom for the first time ever one of our industry's greatest creators, the director and executive producer of Bethesda Game Studios. That's right, Todd Howard, everybody.
Eso, lo que ustedes acaban de ver es el ejemplo de por qué la gente, de por qué no deberíamos de andar replicando noticias de suicidios y de asesinos en serie y toda esta cosa, o sea, de la gente que anda volando balazos a lo loco porque lo que hacen es envalentonar a gente con la misma mentalidad.
We have a lot to talk about with Starfield, but first of all, is this true? This is your first ever time at Gamescom?
This is my first Gamescom, and you were right. You said how great the crowd is here, and it
no nos decepciones, Todd, porque si no, esta va a ser la primera y última.
All the fans that come here for the biggest convention in gaming to celebrate games, and I figured, it is our first new franchise in over 25 years, so if I was going to come, it's for Starfield.
Well, we all welcome you to Gamescom in Germany, and we're all very excited to step into this new world, Starfield, and the next week, Early Access. Set up for people, why did you want to make this game, Starfield? Why did you want to create a new world?
I think like a lot of gamers out there, we have dreamt of a game where we look to the skies and we can blast off into space and explore. We love to make games where we can explore these worlds. We've done like with
van a poder tener primeras impresiones conmigo durando una hora haciendo el personaje.
Where you could explore with complete freedom in the galaxy. It's a game we've always wanted to play that we think a lot of people wanted to play as well. It's kind of
sí está bastante mejorado
I wish I could talk about
los modelos con respecto
it's quite an experience, and I know everyone here is very excited to jump in soon. You did bring some stuff to Gamescom to show to fans. I know there's a theater.
Tell us, I know you've been,
sharing a little bit about the game, but I know there's a lot you want people to discover when they play it.
Ahorita está en full modo Starfield.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Creo
We've
que no
built
les,
a
no les
300
serviría hablar
person
de
seat
Elder
theater
Scroll.
where we're actually showing the beginning of the game. And you start out as a miner and you touch this artifact
Empiezas
that
como un
affects
menor.
you in
No,
some
mentiras,
way where you
empiezas
see a
como
bit
como un
into
minero.
space-time. And then you
Start
get
as a
to create
miner.
your own character. Our games are about creating and being whoever you want, and then you're off on adventure.
Yes, let's talk a little bit about this adventure. I know,
Me
people are
gustaría
wondering kind of what
que
the main
ojalá
quest line is
la
going to
versión
be
de
after
Xbox
you
tenga
create your character, which is something that I know.
soporte para
I
mouse
saw
y
even someone
teclado.
on the internet this week created you, I think. Did you see that? Someone tweeted out a picture. They had somehow figured
I
out.
see a lot of things on the internet.
Saludos, don Juan
Sure,
Canúñez,
that's real.
bienvenido, mi estimado.
Well, the thing is, I think you could literally create whoever you want and then
Hubo
enroll
controversia por la
yourself
supuesta
into this
pantalla de menú.
adventure.
Bueno, que la
And tell us
filtraron,
about sort of how the
supuestamente.
adventure starts. What can we expect?
Well, you jump off. You're
O sea,
joining
no sé si-
Constellation,
no sé
which
si será
are
la
the
versión
last
oficial, no,
kind of
no la vi, la
group
verdad.
of space explorers like NASA meets Indiana Jones searching for these artifacts. But the story goes a lot of places. The game has a lot of surprises that we haven't talked about. I don't want to spoil them here, but really, really happy with how the story turned out and where it goes.
Yeah, it's such an epic experience, and you and your team have done so much for this industry, and the fact that you guys have worked through COVID, building this, and coming on the other end, we're so excited for everyone to get a chance to play it. So
Ojalá
thank you for
ojalá
all
esté muy
you've done
bueno.
for our industry,
Yo sí
Todd.
le tengo
Everyone,
muchas-
Todd Howard,
Thank you.
Le tengo fe y le
Can't
tengo
wait for you to
ganas.
play the game.
thanks so much, Todd. Really appreciate it.
Bienvenido,
All
Blacid,
right,
¿cómo estamos?
well, tonight is largely focused on announced games, but we do have a few surprises along the way. And next, it's time for
Okay,
the
la
global
mayoría
reveal
es
of the third installment in a franchise that is very
Call of
familiar to
Duty.
Gamescom fans. Here we go.
No, claramente no es Call of Duty, pero el tercer juego en la franquicia. Ah, ok. De juegos supermasivos. El case para la Series X. ¿Cuál case? Little Nightmares. Buenos juegos los dos, por cierto. La versión de PC es muy demandante. No recuerdo, no sé si ya salieron los requisitos, los requerimientos. La verdad no me he fijado. Y aun si salieran, yo no podría decir porque la verdad no estoy tan al tanto del mundo de la PC como para poder decirles si está pasado verga, aunque últimamente los últimos juegos que han salido pues, sí se han pasado de verga con los requerimientos mínimos. Por ejemplo, bueno, por ahí anda supuestamente el Forza
That's
Motorsports
right,
nuevo.
Little Nightmares 3. And joining me now
no me
are
acuerdo cuál
Corley
otro.
and Lucas from Bandai Namco to tell us more.
Un mae
Lucas,
filtró como
thank you
40
so much.
minutos
Great to
jugando
have you back
Starfield y
here
la
at
verdad muy bien.
Gamescom to
Me
announce
parece juego de
another
Bethesda
Little
de salida.
Nightmares.
Thank you, Jeff. Yeah, it's really
Pues
great
bien.
to be back. We're very excited to announce Little Nightmares 3 tonight. The franchise has a long history with the
Assassin's
show.
Creed.
I mean, that's where we announced the first two games.
Son
So
muy
for us,
buenos
it was
los
definitely
Little
the
Nightmares.
best place, best show
Bastante
to
tuanis.
reveal Little Nightmares 3 to the world.
Yo ahorita el que
Well,
estoy
we
jugando es
appreciate
The
you
Book
bringing us
Thief.
this news.
Está
It
vacilón.
looks incredible.
En Game
Corley,
Pass.
I see we saw two characters in that reveal trailer.
Es
Can you
como
tell
un
us
juego
a bit
viejo
more about
de
them?
Sierra
Yeah, sure. Hi,
o
Jeff.
como,
Hi, everyone.
¿cómo es que se
I'm so
llama?
happy
Disco
to be here
Elysium,
to
con
live
un poco de combate
present
por
you Little Nightmares
turnos.
3.
Es muy sencillo, pero es bastante tuanis. Me está gustando.
As you have seen, we have two characters, but now you have two players
Y el
as
que
well, so
terminé
you'll be
fue
able to
Fist,
play both
Forge
in single
in
player
Shadow
or online
Torch,
co-op
el
if
del
you
conejo
want,
con el
and
brazo
face
robótico y
with
está
your
buenísimo, me
friend.
gustó un montón. Es un excelente Metroidvania.
Now, I saw a lot of cool new places in the trailer. Can you tell us a bit about sort of the setting for these two characters?
Yeah, so our two new characters are Low and Alone. They are trapped in a place that we call the Spiral. It's a cluster of disturbing places, and they will have to work together, survive in a world full of dangerous threats and full of delusions.
Para
And they will
Starfield los
also
mínimos
have to
es una
find a way out of the
1070
nowhere. So yeah, I can't wait to have you put your hands on the game in 2024.
Excellent. We don't have to wait too long.
1070,
2024. Lucas, I know that's not
1070.
all because you're kind of expanding the Little Nightmares world with something more. Tell us
Y
a
yo
bit
con
about
una
that tonight.
humilde
Yes, we have one more surprise.
1070,
So in addition to revealing Little Nightmares 3,
Max Q
I'm very
de mi
excited to
laptop.
announce our first podcast series. It is called The Sounds of Nightmares, and it's an original story. It's composed of 6 episodes, and we are releasing the first 2 episodes tonight. So you can go on our website, thesoundsofnightmares.com, to check it out, and we hope that our fans are going to enjoy it.
Awesome.
Un podcast que se llama Los Sonidos de las Pesadillas.
Thank you, Jeff.
Little Nightmares 3.
Buen juego.
Next, it is rare when a new studio reveals
Ojo, dijo
footage
it is
that
rare.
takes
Viene
over
Banjo
the
Kazooie.
internet. That happened back in 2020 with the reveal of Black Myth Wukong from Game Science in China.
Viene más.
Based on the classic
Lástima que el stream
16th
está en
century
1080.
Chinese novel Journey to the West, here is a brand new look at the gameplay of this incredible action RPG.
Ya están, digamos, ya se abrió la preórdenes en tiendas y todo, entonces ya podemos decir que existe el juego. Este bitrate y esta resolución no le hacen justicia. GoldenEye 65. Qué bravo ese boss battle con ese tigre en esa piscina de sangre. Se ve verguísima, digamos. El tigre se ve verguísima. Saludos a Elefantovsky, bienvenido mi estimado. Tiene su beta y no ha salido del otro mundo. Ojo. Esto se ve como exactamente lo que necesito después de jugar Zelda. Solo conéctenlo a mis venas ya. Goti del 2076 cuando salga. Fecha o algo. Fechita. Ni siquiera me voy a atrever a pronunciar eso, así que tranquilo. Ojo, cuidado ahí. COVID. Resident Evil. No te pido, no es Resident Evil. Yo siento que he visto estos bichos antes. Parecen de Quake. Esto es Quake. Esto es Quake. Killing Floor. Ya casi. Cerca la L. Si no han jugado Killing Floor Day es un juego de matar hordas, básicamente. Es bueno. Pero lo esperaré en Game Pass probablemente. No voy a mentir. El Changoti. Queda oficialmente bautizado el Wukong como el Changoti, pero vamos a ponerle Goti con Y. XCOM, sí, pudo haber sido XCOM también, la verdad. Pero los aliens de XCOM eran diferentes, creo. Que es esta ahora como Total War o algo así. O Civilization 19. Command and Conquer. Age of Empires 5. Sí, ya decía yo. Disponible hoy. A mí sí que no me impresiona, o sea, siento que está...
What a great surprise. Age of Empires
siento que está muy rezagado gráficamente, digamos. O sea, uno lo compara con Anno, por ejemplo. Uf. Uno lo compara con Anno 1900 o 1499, no me acuerdo cuál era el número. Y sí, ni cerca.
The director behind the legendary films such as 300, Man of Steel, and Army of the Dead. He's come all the way to Gamescom to talk about his new film, Rebel Moon, which is on Netflix December 22nd. Gamescom, please give a warm welcome to the one and only Zack Snyder.
Esta hora es de videojuegos, no de películas, huevilas. ¿Qué estamos haciendo, mae? A menos de que me anuncie que va a venir un juego de la película, está bien. Pero no me interesa escuchar nada de Zack Snyder, man, ni de su película.
Oh, yeah. Zach, I know you had to come a bit of a ways to get here to Germany. Thanks for coming to Gamescom.
Thanks for having me out, Jeff, and thanks, Gamescom.
Saludos a Juanqui Kun.
This is awesome. Wow, what a great crowd. It's insane.
Now, great to have you here. I know you've been a gamer for your whole life.
Yeah, I've been a gamer, and I love the idea of coming to Gamescom. Was like, that blew my mind, and so we were like, yeah, let's go check them out. And I thought I'd come over here, and this would be a great opportunity to talk about my new project, Rebel Moon. Maybe show you guys something, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe the world premiere of the trailer, which is coming up in just a second.
A esta gente, a todos esta gente les sirve mezclar los mundos del cine, televisión y videojuegos, porque jala más gente. Pero no es a lo que vinimos.
I was always a fan of, team
Debió salir
movies,
en cámara lenta con explosiones.
Dirty Dozen, Magnificent Seven. And also, I was a huge fan of this adult illustrated fantasy magazine called Heavy Metal. And everything in there just blew my mind. And I really loved how intense it was and how crazy it was and the worlds that it introduced me to.
La película está buena.
And so I thought, this is a chance. And my awesome partners at Netflix were like, go do it. And so I got a chance to make this movie.
And you've got quite the cast, and I know Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah, Hopkins plays this robot, amazing robot, and it's an insane ensemble. And of course, Sofia Boutella is really the heart of the movie, and you'll see her just kicking ass through the entire film. So it's fun.
And what I love about, you'll see it in just seconds, but there's even more than just the films.
Soy gamer, yo me acuerdo jugar Candy Crush y Buscavinas en Windows.
A whole universe of
me acuerdo jugar Solitario.
Narratively linked to what you're doing with the movies. Tell us a bit about what's in store.
Yeah, we're also super excited to reveal that we're making a video game for Rebel Moon, and the game we're developing with Super Evil Megacorp, and it'll expand the Rebel Moon universe. It takes place right after the events of
Algo me dice que es un juego de celulares.
And it really is I've been talking with those guys and really interacting with them. The ideas they have and the way the game's going to expand the universe is just unbelievable, and I'm super excited about it. You'll be able to pick your rebel and then go on missions, and it's like
tan saturados del escenario,
1 and 2 players in a co-op, and it's crazy. But we're just starting to talk about a bunch of other crazy ideas inside the game, so it's really fun, and that's coming. So keep your eye out for more.
All right, well, we love it. The films, the game, and more.
Si es de Netflix Games, es un juego de celular. Cuando mucho sale en Switch, digamos. Mucho.
Part 1 and Part 2, right?
Yep. So this little trailer we put together, a little tease of the universe. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I can't wait for you to check it out right now.
Porque...
Let's check it out. The world premiere of the trailer for Rebel Moon. Zack Snyder, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
Do you know the story of the Princess Issa? In myth, she was called the Redeemer.
Narrando Anthony
It
Hopkins.
was said this child would stop the madness of war.
Es más,
To
¿cómo es que se
usher in
llama?
a new age of peace and compassion. I was given memories of a world I will never see. Loyalty to a king I cannot serve. And love for a child I could not save.
What do you think they want?
Everything.
I found her. Scargiver.
I am a child of war. I was taught that love is weakness. There is a difference between justice and revenge.
Sí, o sea, la verdad se ve tuanis. O sea, yo sí la vería. Totalmente. Jaimon Hunsu. Creo que sí es.
I do love this part.
Hold on.
I don't want no trouble.
La verdad sí se ve tuanis.
Are you ready? You and I both know fear. Let's show them that we're not afraid. Let's show them we are more than the shackles that bind us.
Eso es como Star Wars, Doom y Harry Potter.
And a man can fail. But a myth is indestructible.
The time has come for all that you love. Protect each other and show them no mercy.
Who among you is willing to die for what you believe?
Se ve cara. Sí, se ve carísimo. Sí, faltó un superhombre. Part 1, A Child of Fire. Part 2, The Scargiver. Se ve bien, la verdad. Sí me interesa verla.
That looks insane. I cannot wait to play that game. All right, well, now we're going to move on to something that is very long awaited because sometimes good things do come to those who wait. It's been a number of years since we last heard an update on Crimson Desert, the new open world action adventure from Pearl Abyss in South Korea. Well, that changes tonight because the team has prepared a very special gameplay update trailer to share with the world first here at Gamescom. Enjoy.
Mande la CL, mande la CL. Como o sea, se ve voladísimo para ser open world, para ser MMO. No, se ve verguísima. Yo no sé cómo esto es un MMO. Puede que sea el primer MMO que jueguen. Bueno, sí jugué un poquillo de Warcraft pirateado. Pero puede que sí le entre, porque se ve bien vergas. ¿Será basada en libros o algo? ¿Cuál? ¿La de Zack Snyder? Creo que no. No, es escrito por él. No ve cómo se ve hasta ahora. Y ahora cabritas. Sí. Yo sí le entro. Ojalá salga, que salga para PC y consolas y que tenga cross-platform. Ese gato tan gigante. Que es este juego tan vergas, ¿no? Es como hagamos un juego que tenga todo. Mire, eso sí se lo robaron a Breath of the Wild así, pero sin asco. Video game the game. Video games the game. What? En serio, el mae son una lanza para hacer pole vault encima de la puerta, madre. O sea, este juego lo hace todo, madre. ¿Qué diablos? Para que este juego se vea así y corra a un frame rate estable, mínimo una 4090. Más, está demasiado, más, fue demasiado. Ah, qué bueno, Payday 3. Tiene una misión especial en Payday 3. Eso también lo vamos a estar jugando, por supuesto. Va a estar en Game Pass, entonces lo jugaremos. Ese juego, o sea, tiene todo, mae. Ese Crimson Desert, mae. No sé qué, o sea, no sé qué faltó que no tuviera. Parecía Final Fantasy, Zelda, Assassin's Creed, no sé, de todo. Exacto, eso que dice Rafa. ¿Cuáles géneros quieren en el juego? Sí. Bala fría. Eso es cualquier supermercado en pavas. El Maxi Palí de pavas.
كم مضى منذ رحيلك عن بغداد؟
أعوام. لا أذكر مقدارها. كنت أعرف دائما أنني سأعود يوما ما.
Assassin's Creed, ¿para qué volvimos a al mismo lugar que hemos hecho 3 veces ya.
قضيت الكثير من طفولتي في هذه الشوارع. لطالما كنت أستمتع بهذا المكان.
Assassin's Creed, el juego donde los NPCs nunca ven para arriba. Porque si vieran para arriba verían al mae caminar siempre, digamos. El mae no asesinaría nunca a nadie.
ذكريات جميلة صارت كريهة الآن. قلبي يتألم لما حدث لهم. وها أنا ذا.
Se ve puro José el papá de Jesús.
إني أبعد نصلي عن الأبرياء وليس عن تنظيم القدماء.
Sí, respeto, y me parece muy bueno que lo hicieran en el lenguaje original del lugar, no que lo hicieran en inglés. Eso me parece tuanis.
There you have it, Assassin's Creed Mirage, which marks a return to the Middle East for the series, offering an immersive and authentic experience featuring full Arabic voice acting, as you saw in that trailer. You can be transported to 9th century Baghdad when the game launches on October 5th. Big month in October for game releases.
Ojalá hagan un baile de Bollywood al final del juego. Puro
RRR. Jasmine.
¿Quién?
Thank you, Jeff. Thanks for having me. And hello, everyone. I'm so excited to be with all the fans here at Gamescom this
Jasmine
year. And I have the honor to be your guide for tonight for all those great things happening right here at Gamescom.
Okay.
And if you can't join us in Cologne this year, don't worry. You never have to miss any of the events this week. Just go to Gamescom now to
A mí no se me ocurrió hacer eso, ponerlo en italiano. Como Ezio usa italiano en la versión en inglés, no lo pensé en ese momento.
Visit now.gamescom.global and cast your vote for this year's Gamescom Awards. The awards will be celebrated this Friday at 3 p.m. If you want to join the adventure and win pretty cool prizes in this year's Gamescom Epics, then go to the Epic section of Gamescom Now to play the text adventure of the show. You can also enjoy all-day coverage and tune in to Gamescom Studios broadcasts by IGN on Twitch or YouTube. Just join the conversation by using the hashtag Gamescom 2023 online. Plus, there will be more announcements from the largest indie area in the world in the Gamescom Awesome Indie Studios show tomorrow at 8 p.m.
Más anuncios de juegos indies mañana a las 8 de la mañana, pero supongo que hora local.
Gamescom Cosplay Awards live from Cologne,
Premios de
Germany
cosplay.
on Sunday at 3 p.m. I highly
Si quieren
recommend
ir a ver
this section.
waifus.
So check out Gamescom now for all those fantastic features. Thank you so much, and back to you, Jeff.
Thank you, Jasmine. Well, now I'm joined by the one and only Harada-san, the creator of Tekken.
Que probé el beta y me gustó, está tuanis.
You guys have come all this way from Japan to deliver something special to Gamescom.
Yeah.
What do we got, Harada?
Yo creo que jugué con gente hasta de Europa y Japón y casi no tuve problemas de lag. O sea, fue una experiencia bastante buena.
So up until now, we've been mostly showing off the battle mechanics and new gameplay. But today we have an all-new mode for
でKazuyaでTekken
ですね、テッケンはもちろん今回も三島サーガを描いた No,
Kazuya creo que es el único personaje que sale en todos los Tekken. No me acuerdo. Porque Jin se volvió protagonista hasta Tekken 3, creo.
プレイヤー中心のですね、ストーリーモードっていうのを、最新の AI ラーニングシステムを使って、すごい臨場感のある、ベテランからニューカマーまで楽しめるような、そういう新しいモードをちょっと今日はお見せしたいなと思います。
Of course, Tekken 8 will have the story mode covering the Mishima storyline and the arc that the players expect up until now. But this brand new mode is kind of the story that focuses on you as a player. And it covers the arcade scene, which is, you know, a classical atmosphere that people our generation actually got to experience firsthand, but maybe some of the newer gamers out there haven't. So this will cover that. As you progress through that storyline, you'll experience some all-new gameplay that actually has some AI kind of infused learning aspects to it. And it's really exciting, and we hope that you'll enjoy it.
Está hablando un poco del modo historia que dice que, bueno, se enfoca obviamente en el arco de los Mishima, continuarlo, pero que también se enfoca como en uno como jugador y en lo que fue, pues, pertenecer a la escena del arcade.
Going somewhere?
Yes!
Observa. Heihachi Mishima is dead.
Me gusta mucho eso de Tekken, que los personajes hablan en el idioma de donde vienen, o sea, Guarán coreano, Jin japonés, ¿cómo era que se llamaba? Bueno, hay un más que es italiano que habla italiano, etcétera, etcétera, etcétera. Arcade Twist. Es como, no podemos hacer lo mismo que Street Fighter, pero aquí tenemos avatares chibi. Kazuya no sabe en el 3, cierto, Kazuya no sabe en el 3.
What's done is done.
Y esa intro de Snake ahí, creo que esa era la intro de ¿cómo es que se llama? De Dragon. Yo sí tengo ganas de comprar este Tekken, la verdad. Mokujin.
There you have it, Tekken 8 coming in January 2024. All right, I'm now joined by Shelby Carlton and Dave Swenson from Sledgehammer because on November 10th, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 arrives, and today you guys will be the first audience in the world to see some raw, real gameplay from the campaign. Dave, Shelby, welcome to Gamescom. What can you tell us about Modern Warfare 3, Dave?
Well, first of all, Jeff, it is awesome to be here. Modern Warfare 3 this year is the complete package. We're shipping 16 multiplayer maps, all from the original Modern Warfare 2. Mm-hmm. These maps have been modernized with new gameplay and features. We also have open world zombies. This is our largest zombies. Yeah. This is our largest zombies offering ever. And for the first time, it's set in the Modern Warfare universe. And of course, this year we are bringing a huge innovation to the Call of Duty campaign.
Yes, let's talk a bit about the campaign, Shelby. Makarov, I know, is going to factor into this. See him over there.
Que es lo que me gustó mucho de la campaña del 2, que es como le damos un área grande y usted decida cómo quiere entrarle o sea, aquí están los objetivos y usted decida cómo entrarle. No es tan tunelesco. O sea, es un túnel, pero uno le entra por donde uno quiera y hace lo que uno quiere realmente.
To answer some of those questions and to bring you Modern Warfare 3. And one of those answers, he's standing right behind behind you. Yeah. He is Makarov. He is our infamous antagonist. He is cold, he is calculated, and he is trying to bring the world to the brink of war, but not if Task Force 141 has anything to say about it. So we are just so excited to get this campaign into the players' hands.
All right, well, we are going to see a playthrough of a campaign level, but first, Dave, I want to talk about something new you're doing, open combat missions. What are those?
Call of Duty is known for epic cinematic stories, as Shelby talked about. And this year in Modern Warfare 3, we're introducing a new innovation to the Call of Duty campaign that's going to allow players to interact with that story like never before. We call them open combat missions. Open combat missions are player-directed. They allow the audience to play the game the way they want to play it. So if you're like me and you like stealth, you can go in quiet, you can equip, suppress weapons, complete all the objectives without the enemies ever knowing you were there. But if you want to go in loud, you can strap on armor plates, you can go and hit the enemy head on, and open combat missions will support it.
De las misiones de raids de
vehicles, you can leverage tacticals, lethals, you can even use your favorite kill streaks in campaign.
Hace que sean más tuanis
now, open combat missions are really important to our campaign story, and they're going to work seamlessly with those epic cinematic missions that Call of Duty fans know and love. And tonight, we want to show you an exclusive first look at one of these epic cinematic missions.
Okay, set it up for us, Shelby. What are we going to see? This is the start of the game almost, right?
Yeah, so this is a sneak peek of the very first level of Modern Warfare 3. This is called Operation 627.
All right, check it out. Here you go. Call of Duty at Gamescom first. Thanks, guys.
Puro la intro de Metal Gear. Estas fijos son Jabón, Capitán Precio y alguien más que quién sabe qué puede ser de todos. Lástima que este stream esté tan mierda, de bitrate me refiero. Esta parte sí no se entiende casi nada.
Alpha team clear. Heading to surface.
Qué curioso se me hace esto, digamos, tienen esos como propulsores acuáticos para dejarlos botados, digamos. Es como de un uso, porque digamos, pasa, pues, imagínense una misión real, usted llega, usa esa vara, lo más que puede hacer es como ponerlos en la playa, digamos, para que no se pierdan, y luego usted hace un desmadre, a menos de que sea infiltración y exfiltración por exactamente el mismo lugar, se pierden, se quedan botados. Océano costero. Sería tuanis que si van a seguir con esto de misiones abiertas, que lo hicieran cooperativo. O sea, que la campaña fuera cooperativa, porque uno siempre anda en un grupo. Siempre son squad de 4.
Teams Alpha's in. How copy? Solid. Relay when clear. Moving to Mark DZ. Stand by.
Nods on. Airstribs on. Hold.
Drop him.
Una bala en la cabeza. No tiene una pistolita. Oh, la pistola. Todo lo puede la armadura del plot. ¿Qué tiró ahí? Ah, un laser tag para air support.
Bravo's on deck, pushing up. Alpha to Charlie, you set? Affirmative. All teams green to go in phase 2. Check. Roger.
Esta es la prisión de Verdansk. El mapa de Verdansk de Warzone.
All clear. Descending stairwell, south side.
Lo que no sé es pues que vinieron a quién vinieron a rescatar o qué vinieron a hacer aquí.
Nods off. Be advised, they got a bird up. Movement in the courtyard. Looks like a prisoner transfer. Not okay. On me.
Quién sabe si vinieron a buscar a Makarov
Hold up here.
o a algún.
All teams, Alpha's in position.
Creo que este no es el equipo de Capitán Precio.
Roger. Fire in the hole. Stand by. 3, 2, 1. Execute.
Ahora sí se armó el cucarachero, señores.
Light 'em up.
Dispara la cabeza, papi, ahí no se le dispara. Para que tiro 3. El va criticando todas las decisiones del MAE. Puro backseat game, padres. MAE gastó todos los smokes de la partida ahí. Castillo de Castlevania. Que por cierto, el castillo se llama Castlevania. La vara con una alerta de speech. De arriba y los más ahí todos tranquilos. Nadie dijo que les gustó esa escena de Batman, del elevador. Estos maes yo creo que deberían de poder ver los láseres. O sea, si todo está oscuro, justamente deberían de poder ver los láseres.
Kick off the riot. Roger. Opening blocks 1 through 4.
Nunca falta el camper con el riot shield. Esta parte en Veteran va a estar brava.
Alpha 1 to Bravo 1. Open 55C. Check.
Una mierda aquí.
moving on sub-level. Let's get our guy. Ready, breach? Breacher up.
Sé que lo dejen ahí, ya era mucho. Está bonito.
You can stay tuned for more Modern Warfare 3 details and gameplay when Call of Duty Next, the premier showcase event for Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer, Call of Duty Mobile, and Warzone takes place. We're announcing it tonight on October 5th. And jump in for
Un día
yourself.
antes de mi cumpleaños,
Beta
Call of
kicks
Duty
off
Next.
on October 6th. We have so much more to share with you, but first, here's an update on
Depende del tipo de láser, creo que hay unos que por el
survival
color
crafting
uno no
game
los
from
puede ver o
Inflection.
no son tan fáciles
After
de
a few
ver.
years of
Ah,
waiting,
okay.
it's finally time to find
Buen
out the
dato,
early
Salva.
access release date for Steam and Epic Store.
¿Qué pasó? Early Access. ¿Quién? ¿Cuándo?
The Feywilds await, and so too Nightingale. Awaken your first portal and tread on towards that which is boundless, beyond the measurable. Sequestered, struck by woe.
Ah, este es el que es como Ark, sí.
The question becomes,
No me acuerdo cómo se llamaba.
wilt thou be a survivor?
Va, que si es una chosómetra ahí, violenta.
Regardless of which portal variety you favor, realm cards will be necessary.
Ya vi por dónde va a ir la monetización de este juego. Más decía, no importa el portal, que no sé qué y no sé cuánto, las cartas de realidad son necesarias. Entonces ahí se ve que pone 2 cartas. Ya vi por dónde va a ir la monetización de este juego. Miren Mary Poppins. Tu carta que te manda no sé qué, te da no sé cuánto de ventajas, poderes. Por ahí se va a ir la monetización de este juego. Creo, o bueno, no recuerdo si es free to play, pero lo veo venir.
Let my words steer your steps.
Mire el Twitter. En paz descanse. Nightingale. Esto era, ¿cómo es que se llama? No me acuerdo. Pero era un remake, creo. Ah, no, este juego era ese, sí.
The astral realm is Lilith's home. One way back is to restore the forbidden primal. She will utilize the power of
Me gustaría ver más del Príncipe de Persia.
open the gates once more.
You can tell
Exodia
primal
$10,
beasts were weapons
exactamente, algo
created
así.
by astrals. Their powers are capable of untold destruction.
Primal beast. Is that what you call primeval gods?
Más, si ustedes me dicen que yo siempre voy a hacer este comentario, pero ustedes me pueden decir que este juego es un Tales of o cualquier otro juego, hasta inclusive Xenoblade, probablemente les crea. Para mí todos se ven iguales, ¿no? La única diferencia a veces es como ciertos aspectos del cel shading. Pero mi problema principal con estos juegos es que todos parecen que son como que pertenecen a exactamente al mismo mundo.
We've been through a lot together. Visited new islands, met new people. But you've always been there to protect me. I just wanted to say thank you.
Excepto que no era para Switch.
Hey everyone at Gamescom.
Xenoblade Verde.
Gina Torres here. I play General Kirkin in Immortals of Avium.
Bien de... Ah, Immortals of Avium era que tenía requisitos todos supuestamente absurdos. Requisitos mínimos para PC absurdos. Este es el Doom de EA.
Jack. We're out of time.
Alguien debería agarrar y hacer un mashup, o sea, un collage de todos los personajes principales, así como todos esos juegos de Tales o de todos los Tales de este juego de Grand Blue, de Xenoblade, ponerlos todos así a la par y ver qué tan diferentes son realmente. Además, yo metería esta inclusive a ¿cómo se llama? El juego de las monas chinas. ¿Cómo es que llama? Ya se me olvidó.
That was Immortals of Avium, which is out today. And next up, we're going to step into the world of the Hoyoverse. And I am here with
los del Hoyoverso eran justamente Genshin Impact era.
Jenny, welcome to Gamescom. It's great to have you here.
Gracias, Gabriel.
Thank you. Yes,
sí.
Fantastic. It's a great honor to have you here. We've been very excited to hear more about ZZZ, the next game from the Hoyoverse. In the Hoyoverse, can you tell us a little about what you brought to Gamescom for this ARPG?
非常荣幸今天来到 Gamescom 这个舞台，并且给大家带来了我们的作品《绝区零》，是一款都市幻想类的 ARPG 游戏。
I'm incredibly honored to be here tonight, and I've brought one of our newest products with me today, which is Zenless Zone Zero.
O sea, vamos a ver, sí se parecen a otras cosas, pero me parece que sí se diferencia más que Genshin, digamos.
我也知道大家非常着急，想知道我们新的一些研发进展如何。
O sea, hay que ver de qué es el juego. Por lo menos el diseño de los personajes se ve un poquito diferente. Tiene pinta de fighter, digamos. O sea, los personajes tienen pinta de fighter. Pero, o sea, se sabe que no es fighter. Se ve promisorio el...
So we've brought a trailer with us. And it shows you some of the urban environment that we've been working on, and also some of the dynamics of the game. I hope you like it.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Here you go. Brand new trailer.
De hecho, parece un Toyota los viejones. El hueco verso. Mire, un furro. Varios de los juegos que han mostrado se ven parecidos. Pues sí. Este a lo que se parece es a... Ahí, maldito... Bueno... ¿Cómo se llama? Maldita sea, el juego de 2B.
This past April, Honkai Star Rail made its global debut, and the game has captivated players with its interstellar grand journey. And today we're excited to share a special look at its beloved characters and provide an update on its PlayStation 5 release.
The Luofu's reconstruction efforts are ready for inspection, General Fu Xuan. Thanks to the Skyfaring Commission, Starscape Haven is back to full capacity. Allowing Jing Yuan to serve as a military instructor was a wise decision. The troops' morale is sky high. And the Realm Keeping Commission has completed repairs in Exalting Sanctum. Harmony has returned to the Xianzhou. I don't remember Exalting Sanctum ever having one of these. What manner of evil transported us here?
Este es el juego de nuevo. Nier Automata, gracias, Juanca. Y a Emma también. El juego de 2B se llama el juego de 2B.
You have nowhere to run.
We got still more Hoyoverse for you. Genshin Impact is nearing its 3-year anniversary, and the game just released its 5th nation, Fontaine. Here's a look at the nation surrounded by water, plus the announcement of a brand new concert series coming, hopefully, to a city near you.
Ya conquistaron al Pokémon legendario del aire, ahora van al Pokémon legendario de Alugia. Más sí, yo no sé cómo hace, o sea, Genshin Impact es un juego perpetuo, digamos, continuo. Yo no sé cómo van a hacer, o sea, no sé, se me hace curioso que los más ahora hagan ese Honkai Rail. Y es como de cuánto tiempo quieren que le dediquen a nuestros juegos. No desodorante, querrá decir.
This October, Lords of the Fallen releases an RPG adventure where he plays a Dark Crusader who can access a parallel dimension, the Umbral. Here is a first look at the brand new story trailer for Lords of the Fallen.
¿Cómo vas a decir eso, Jeff? First look a la campaña. Es como, hace rato hemos visto esta vara, ¿no? O sea, lo que dijo first look a la historia, pero la verga.
I look upon you with pity, my lost child. For you have been deceived. They brand me evil.
Yo creo que sí, o sea, creo que realmente el WoW de esta generación podríamos decir que es Final Fantasy XIV. Pero Genshin puede ser, o sea, Genshin yo diría que está en la competencia. WoW ha perdido mucha popularidad. Y es que también yo digamos consideraría Destiny. dentro de la lucha por ese spot de WoW.
Now you will know darkness, brother.
Yo lo que ocupo yo jugué el primero no es tan malo, el primero se deja jugar, pero este se ve mucho mejor, digamos, mucho mejor.
And remember, you look into the shadows, might be the shadows look back.
Ojo, una mezcla de gameplay y no gameplay. Sonic, ¿cómo se llama este? Sonic Wonder, no. Este Sonic yo sí lo voy a comprar, tío. Qué vacilón, pixel art. Un mini Smash. Era eso. Sonic Superstar. No sería Fortnite. No en el mismo formato, tal vez.
Looks amazing. October is going to be a very busy month for new releases.
Es que Fortnite en sí no es
there will be full four-player co-op gameplay in
no es
Superstars.
No es como un
But
MMO.
that is not all the Sonic news we have for you tonight at Opening Night Live.
O sea, tiene un Battle
because
Pass,
we
pero
also
no
have
se
a
ocupa.
special update for you on Sonic Frontiers.
Un DLC. Y esa waifu de Genshin Impact, ¿de dónde salió? Porque de pronto le salieron pelos a Sonic en las cejas. No hay historia ni un player. Está más gratis. Ay, no, muy bien. Muy tan, está bonito eso. Se agradece. Gratis.
Hello again.
Lo que quieren.
It's so amazing being here at Gamescom with all the game devs, publishers, and of course,
sí,
the fans.
Sonic y Mario Wonders están prometiendo bastante.
Gamescom is the world's largest video game event. Just check out this footage from last year. There are so many opportunities to celebrate games and connect with your fellow friends. And earlier, I mentioned the Gamescom cosplay area where you can see amazing game-inspired costumes,
no sé qué,
just like this.
El de Wii.
Now I'm here with Mochi Dragon, Rainbow Raven, Zaza, and Saphira. Mochi Dragon, can you tell me how you choose a character to cosplay?
Supongo que alguien de
For me, there are three things
LOL.
required in order to decide on a cosplay.
Siempre
The
es
first
fácil
thing is,
adivinar un
do I
cosplay.
like the
Cuando
game
usted no
or
lo
the media
reconoce
where
en un
it's
videojuego
coming from?
reconocido, es de
The
LOL.
second one is, do I enjoy the character design? And the third one is, does it have a little challenge in the cosplay making progress?
señora del
like
fraude pirámide.
sewing a corset like my princess has here, or imitating bone structure with foam.
Esa expansión de Sonic Frontiers, sí, es una expansión gratuita con nueva historia.
For me, it's
y
definitely
no me acuerdo
being
qué
able
más.
to play all of these awesome games in cosplay at the booths of the developers, as well as talking to the producers of the indie games, like having first-hand conversations, and of course the cosplay village.
Thank you so much for sharing your costumes with us, and I wish you a great and wonderful Gamescom. Thank you. Applause.
Claramente la tercera de Halo por el arma, supongo.
Before I go, I would like to tell you about the Gamescom event arena. Friday through Sunday, there will be live shows from this stage right here in this hall. Check out creators, gaming events, and esports competitions live from Cologne or tune in online. Join and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, and be sure to use the Gamescom
Por supuesto que es de LOL, man. Cuando no es de un videojuego que usted reconozca, es de LOL.
And back to you, Jeff.
Especialmente si es así como...
Thank you, Jasmine. It's great to have you here.
Como
right
medio
now
poca
we've got
ropa
a
y una
first
armadura
look
así
at the
como muy
first Descendant, a next-generation action looter shooter from Nexon. The cross-play open beta is going to be held September 19th to 25th.
¿Cuál? What? Ah, ¿cómo es que se llama este?
We must follow the will of the ancestors. Accept your calling, Descendant.
The Descendants are risking their lives for us, for Albion. Rise, my warriors! Give your lives for Clip-Off!
Este es Homeworld 3, ¿no?
It's the Ironheart! This could wipe out all of the Vulgus, right? That's so cool!
Countless descendants have shed blood to protect the sanctity of this great place. Despite their efforts, humanity is still at risk of extinction. And you are the only chance we have.
¿Cómo era que se llama este juego? No me acuerdo. 2 horas. Ya lo veo.
There's a grave walker.
El primer descendiente. Crossplay open beta. ¿No?
Hello?
Okay.
Hello?
Hi. How's Surface World?
Quantic Dream.
Good. Everything's fine.
Great.
How are you?
Este es el juego de exploración
Tired,
submarina.
but in a good way. Busy. Unitrench is still Unitrench.
I'm worried about you. I heard there was a storm coming.
I told you, I still need time.
Time to what, Stan? Because as far as I can see, you're just treading water.
We're upping the extraction rate. Maximum output.
I don't expect you
Eso
to
puede ser interesante.
understand.
A mí sí me causa
You're not
bastante
the only one
curiosidad.
who's suffering. I need you with me here, now.
I will be. I promise.
Under the waves.
You're right there, on the verge of something special.
Es
Of being
puro
first
anuncio.
into great unknowns.
Uf, este ya viene casi. Este es Lies of P. Ya lo tenemos encima. Exoprimal, el juego que ya ahorita muere. Un par de semanas más. Good luck, Half-Life.
Joining me now, Troy Baker, Roger Clark, Julia Brown, the stars of Fort Solace, which is out today on PlayStation and PC. Welcome to Gamescom. This is so fun. Tell us a bit about this project. What can you tell us about?
Oh my God, look at these people. You guys are insane.
Yeah.
Este juego Fort Solis
We've been able to talk about this game for a while. I think the thing that I'm most excited about is for people to explore these characters.
O sea, no es como que tiene disparos, no tiene acción, es puro resolver acertijos.
You're going to do that by discovering these characters and learning about their stories, and that's, as actors, that's something that we just want to throw ourselves into.
And this is a game, I know Roger made, it's an independent game made by a pretty small team, right?
10 people, 2 years, 0 delays. We are very excited to share with you the world, Fort Solace today.
El fuerte de Marco Antonio Solís.
It was a real joy to work on, and it's a joy to see what indie studios are capable of in this day and age. It's a real thrill.
And an amazing cast for an independent game. Juliet, this is, we know you from a lot of great, film, television work. This game thing, how did you get involved in this project?
Yeah, it's my first ever video game project, so I'm so excited. Thank you. And to get to work beside 2 of the best in the game world nonetheless. So I just watch these guys and learn.
And you guys did full-on, performance capture. We see a little tease of your character there, Juliet. What can you tell us about kind of what we're going to see in this launch trailer? Because it's an amazing narrative experience, right? This sort of, an independent game, but done on a big production value.
Yeah, let's go, Roger.
One of the best things about working with Troy, I remember coming in from lunch and we were doing the mocap, and I walked into the foyer and there I see Troy's butthole. The hole is butt made. When
I say we threw ourselves into this, we literally did. And there's a hole in the wall that was made by my butt.
Yes.
Which he signed.
And Julia, I know it's a little mysterious what your role is in this game, right? But we have to play to find out.
So I play Jessica Appleton, who's an engineer working on Fort Solace alongside Jack Leary. And they're going to have a night that they will never forget.
Ooh, okay.
It's a thrilling ride.
Well, let's get a little tease of this. As I said, it's out today. Here is the launch trailer for Fort Solace. Thanks so much, guys.
Our pleasure. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Sí, este juego es un juego narrativo principalmente. No es de disparar, no es de matar, es de resolver acertijos y escuchar conversaciones.
Recording submitted. Is there no sign of security?
No.
Y, se ve super Dead Space, digamos. Pero no es Dead Space. No, es nada más como la atmósfera que se siente como Dead Space. Pero el resto nada que ver.
What the hell is going on, Jackie? You need to leave and let Central handle it.
Podríamos decir que es como algo así como... ¿Cómo se llama este juego? Ando pero súper olvidadizo. ¿Cómo es que se llama este pinche juego?
All right, next, it's time for the announcement about a new game from Focus Entertainment and Saber, the continuation of the ultimate off-road experience.
Afro Samurai. Nada más que dijo off-road, pero se entendía como afro.
Behind all great discoveries lies a journey. One of anticipation.
El juego donde salió Rush of Blood.
Of struggle. Of hope.
Road Runner.
Each step matters.
Ajá, Viola. De fijo, eso fue una referencia a Breaking Bad. De fijo.
For every task.
Until Dawn, gracias. Exactamente.
destination. An expedition.
Estos juegos sí que deben de ser como para la gente que le gusta Euro Truck Simulator y cosas así.
All right, our next stop, the Crew Motorfest, a vibrant open world, welcomes you to the ultimate festival for car lovers, Motorfest. Here is the brand new trailer.
Ojo el Hilux ahí. Ambiente ahí. Toyota Celica era ese, tío. Es un Mercedes que animada. Creo que son conceptos. Son concept cars de la Mercedes. El Homer eléctrico que salen en Warzone. Fuerza de Wish. Quién sabe, a lo mejor esté bonito. No seamos tan mezquinos. Claramente Forza es el juego a vencer en este concepto, digamos. Lamborghini.
The Crew Motorfest comes out September 14th, and the brand new Lamborghini Revuelto is on the cover and playable. We have a special O&L announcement for everyone watching. Between September 14th and 17th, a free trial will be available of the game, offering 5 hours of gameplay on all platforms for the Crew Motorfest.
Si lo quieren probar, 5 horas gratis para probarlo.
All right, moving on with CD Projekt Red gearing up for the release of the spy thriller expansion to Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty on September 26th. The studio is ready to share a new look at the wide range of overhauled mechanics coming to the game, and as you're about to see, a lot has changed. Let's check
para nada
this
se ve
out.
mal el Motorfest. Hay que ver cómo se juega y todo, pero yo no lo vi nada mal, digamos.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go.
New ways to play.
My favorite mark.
Yo necesito comprar este juego. A mí es uno de mis grandes pendientes.
Coordinates provided.
Pero es que digamos, ahorita viene Starfield y Starfield yo lo quiero. Todavía tengo que comprar el Play 5 porque quiero jugar Final Fantasy XVI. Lo necesito para Spider-Man 2. Tengo que dejar de perder el tiempo. Rasetsu.
Green view. Home stretch. Getting a Ripper to overclock your Chrome before the fight? Not a bad idea. Okay, I'm ready. Get this show on the road.
El más pidiéndole perdón, Le hicieron juego a la niña esa. Sí, ya el juego sí ya está para jugarse. O sea, ya ahora sí el juego sí se puede jugar perfectamente bien. Y sí, yo creo que probablemente eso es lo que haga, esperarme a la versión completa, digamos.
Got a Netrunner sitch here. Need backup right now.
Lo hackeó.
fuck's sake.
Your actions are illegal.
Let me put it this way. No gun, no fun.
La llago, los pobres pacos que solo están haciendo su trabajo.
That was close.
Bravo, V.
Así, Rafita, mejor este juego mejor no con
collaboration.
Mejor no entrarle en PlayStation 4.
This, I guarantee you.
Xbox One. Dice Wolf, tengo que agradecerle a Doritos Pope que no haya metido comerciales de LG, Intel o Magic the Gathering.
It's so close, and here to talk a little more about what we've just seen is Yulia Primok, gameplay designer from CD Projekt Red. Yulia, welcome to Gamescom.
Hey, I'm excited to be here today.
Well, we're excited to get in depth about what we just saw because there are a lot of upgrades coming. We just saw a lot of upgrades and changes that are coming to Phantom Liberty. Where do we even start?
So basically, we've prepared a major overhaul of the gameplay experience. So for example, with our absolutely redesigned perks system, we prepared many cool playstyles and many cool abilities to try out. For example, deflecting bullets with your katana, or just robbing your enemy and throwing that enemy around. And on top of that all, we also prepared a new relic tree that will allow for to empower your cyberware even further.
Wow. It seems like players, can even further customize their playstyle to suit their taste. We also saw in that video a lot about vehicles and how vehicular combat is even being upgraded, right?
Exactly right. So vehicle combat is a massive addition. Players now will be able to shoot their guns while driving. They will be able to use mounted weapons like and rockets. And on top of that, they also will be able to take remotely control over vehicles. So, for example, crush them or into like some group of enemies.
Wow.
And, sorry to interrupt. One more thing is that car chases are gonna be a new, renewed experience with the revamped police system.
Okay. Well, it seems like you're upgrading, you said, across the board with a bunch of different things. And thank you so much for coming out to tell us about it. Like the trailer showed, I know you have something else to announce, though, that wasn't in the trailer, right?
Exactly right. So I'm really happy to announce that a lot of what we've just seen in the trailer will also be coming to Cyberpunk base game for free for current-gen consoles and PC.
Okay. 2.0 update.
Exactly.
All right, well, I
O sea, todo menos el contenido extra va a ser una actualización gratis. O sea, la mejora en combate, el combate vehicular.
All right,
todo eso
also got an update on the
específicamente el
science fantasy
contenido.
strategy game Stormgate and a first look at one of the factions, the Infernal Hosts.
Stormgate is a spiritual successor to classic real-time strategy games like Warcraft 3 and StarCraft 2. Stormgate will feature highly asymmetric armies fighting for control of Earth's future. Today we have an early look at our second faction, the Infernal Host. Infernals live and die by the code of victory at any cost. They have a powerful advantage, Shroud, fields of dark magic that strengthen their armies. The lowliest Infernal units are the Worker Imps. You might think they're cute, but don't get too close. Between these powerful lumbering brutes and the fiends that they unleash, Infernals will sacrifice everything, including themselves, to emerge victorious. On the music front, the Chainsmokers are advising us on our soundtrack. We're working with composers like Frank Klepacki of Command & Conquer. We'll share more later this year, including some of the friends we brought in to lend their voices to our co-op campaign.
All must serve.
No vi eso. Tendré que investigar ahí, Loviño.
Gamescom always strives to help our environment, and all of you can help make a change with a donation to the Gamescom Forest. Now to present Gamescom Green Studio of the Year, please join me in welcoming Lisa Pack from Playing for the Planet. Lisa?
Every time I come to Gamescom, I am amazed by the scale of this event and impressed with how each year the team continues to make steps to make it more sustainable. This is being done through the Gamescom Goes Green initiative, as well as by partnering with us at Playing for the Planet. Through Playing for the Planet, the United Nations has been working with the games industry to inspire millions of players around the world to learn more about the environment and to take actions that benefit the planet. Whether you are a gamer, a head of a AAA studio, or an indie developer, all of us can and should play a part. What matters most is that you start somewhere and collaborate, because time is of the essence. And if we don't start now, then when? For those of you who play games, many of you are already raising the bar by asking game makers to step up and act on values that are important to you. Keep on asking, whether it's for more green content or greater energy efficiency, because your voice counts. For this year's Green Studio of the Year award, we have been looking for bold, system-changing, innovative, and creative ways to tackle the climate crisis, and all nominees this year have done an amazing job.
Es un premio
The way we win on climate change is to stop emissions from happening in the first place, and that is exactly what this year's award winner is actively trying to do. The nominees for the Green Studio of the Year, based on companies that have submitted applications, are Frontier, Ubisoft, and Xbox. And this year's winner is Xbox. And here to accept the award is Phil Spencer, the head of Xbox.
Ubisoft, porque son tan verdes que despidieron gente para evitar que hicieran que contaminaran más.
I'm accepting this award on behalf of an incredibly talented team at Xbox that has worked very hard to put tools in the hands of developers to allow them to see the impact of their code on the energy draw of the consoles. We do this so that we can all play while we continue to make the world a more sustainable place. Thank you very much. Thanks, everyone.
El único premio que va a ganar Xbox este año. No, Starfield.
Congratulations to Phil and Xbox. Great to have that award in the show. I'm now here with Judd Cobbler, the founder and CEO of 11th Hour Games. Judd, this is a big moment for you guys. ARPGs have had an incredible year, but you're an independent studio that has been building this game for a number of years, and we're excited to tell your story. So tell us a bit about the last Epoch.
Absolutely. So Jeff, thanks so much for having me. First off, before Last Epoch, I was not in the games industry. I was just a die-hard action RPG player that dreamt of creating a community-made action RPG. And with the help of our community and Kickstarter, we've been able to make that happen. And so in Last Epoch, every single skill in the game has its own transformative skill tree. We have 119 skills in the game so far, and we're adding more every single patch. We also have an awesome deterministic skill system, deep and interesting loot, and multiple in-game systems for endless playability. And Jeff, tonight we're excited to announce our newest class, the Rune Master. The Rune Master has a unique mechanic where he's able to invoke any of 40 different abilities with a single button press, making it super exciting and fun to experiment and find your perfect play style. And the Rune Master is going to be joining us September 7th, and will be available to play here all week at Gamescom.
Amazing. Well, this is such a great story of this game. I encourage you to check it out. And right now, we've got a first look at the Rune Master. Thanks, Judd. Appreciate it.
Tywin Lannister.
5 years ago, Last Epoch was a community dream. What if we, the players, could band together to make the next great ARPG? What would that game look like? Lots of character classes to choose from. Every single skill would have its own build-defining skill tree. Reaching in-game would be just the beginning, and it would be updated for years so we could play forever.
Es un diablo.
Last Epoch makes crafting and finding items super rewarding.
Again, it's genius. I think this is the most innovation we've seen in a trade system in an ARPG in at least a decade.
Mi problema con eso es que digamos que hay tantas opciones que se vuelve como como Path of Exile.
A really cool game. Speaking of cool games, please welcome the winner of Best Mobile Game last year at the Game Awards, Ben Brode from Marvel Snap. Hello, Ben.
Oh, it's you. Whoa. I know we won Mobile Game of the Year.
You did, yeah.
But we just finished rebuilding the entire game to run natively on PC. Okay. It looks insane. And I'm here to tell you that, like, literally just like 5 minutes ago, we launched the game on Steam.
Okay, it's on Steam, rebuilt.
Now.
Yes, that's fantastic. Now, I know anyone actually watching the show on Twitch, if you watch more than 30 minutes going on tonight, there's a special Twitch drop, a Spider-Man variant for Marvel Snap. And right now, we've got an exclusive cinematic to show you from Snap. Check it out. Thanks, Ben.
Él me cae bien, él me cae bien. Esa animación está vergas, Ghost Rider, Deadpool. Esa animación está verga, está pichuda. Ahí salió Gwenpool. Ojo. Squirtle. Squirtle. Y como era que no me acuerdo cómo se llama el T-Rex ese loco. Está muy buena esa cinemática, la verdad. Devil Dinosaur, era como se llamaba.
Ready to get out there?
No, es que yo aprecio la energía que trae ese mae porque la verdad como que lo despierta uno, por lo menos. El resto es como, sí, y nuestro juego trae esto y vieron qué bueno. Al menos el mae se la cree. Se la cree y le vende a uno que el más está emocionado por el pinche juego de celular. O se la cree o la actúa muy bien. Cualquiera de las dos, como lo quieran ver. Este es el de los mechas. Después de ver el trailer después de ver el gameplay, yo creo que sí lo voy a comprar también. Me gustó bastante, se ve muy interesante. Armored Core era. Armored Core Fires of Rubicon.
Call sign Raven. Priority subject for termination. High on the list.
You ready to climb the wall?
A claw response from the generator.
Why hide behind another's call sign?
Yo trataría de armarme un mecha lo más parecido a Tekkaman Blade que se pueda.
Let's see how far they can fly on borrowed wings.
Ya casito. ¿Estamos qué? 22-3-10.
Memories form like scars. Cut deep enough. And they'll never fade. Or be forgiven. I ran. I begged. I stole. But I survived.
Nunca voy a entender por qué meten hip hop en un trailer de fantasía medieval. O sea, no sé, lo veo tan disonante que es solo porque el protagonista es afroamericano. Entonces, como el protagonista es afroamericano, tenemos que meter algo más de la cultura. ¿Qué es lo primero que se nos ocurre de la cultura? El hip hop, sí, claro. Como si la cultura afro no hubiera inventado prácticamente el jazz, el blues y el rock and roll, todo.
It doesn't matter who tries to stop me. I'll cut my own path through. I'll fight until I stand in the land of salvation. War Haven.
Gratis.
That was Warhaven and the
Fantasía
Melee
medieval, mi
multiplayer
favorito.
PvP
Y
game
qué
will
mejor
hit
que un
Steam
buen
Early
hip hop
Access
para
on
ambientar,
September
exactamente.
21st. Next, I am so excited to welcome to Gamescom the creator of Mortal Kombat.
Diga que
Who's
van a
come
enseñar
all
el
the
skin
way
de
to
Johnny Cage
Gamescom
con
to unleash
Jean-Claude Van
even
Damme.
more news on MK1, which ships in just a month. Please join me in welcoming to ONL, Ed Boon.
Don Eduardo.
Hello, Ed.
Hey, Jeff.
Fancy seeing you here.
Ahorita
We had a
sale
lot of fun with you at
jugando
Summer Game
basquetbol
Fest
y
revealing
comiendo
the first
pollo.
gameplay of MK, and I got to say, every trailer you drop just gets crazier and crazier. So what did you bring to Gamescom?
We brought another, probably our craziest trailer of all. You know, since we introduced the gameplay at Summer Game Fest, we couldn't believe the reaction people having to the game, and they've actually gotten their hands on the game, which has become even more exciting. I can't believe the crazy stuff people have come up with, combining the main characters and the cameo characters. It's been a riot. But this trailer we have here should give you an even better idea of just how insane things get with this game.
There are some reveals in it. I got to say, this is such a great asset. You guys are going to enjoy it. Here it is, Mortal Kombat 1, the brand new trailer.
Viene Jean-Claude. Este ha sido un buen año, man. Considero que ha sido un buen añño. Después de que me corrigieron totalmente. Mira, uno
General Shao.
De la raza de
of the Tavarian War.
General Shao. O sea,
Plains. All of Outworld is grateful for his service.
O sea, este Shao no es Shao Kahn, es Shao antes de ser Kahn. Se llama General Shao. Eso está verguísimo.
You would consign us to endless war.
Better that than be Liu Kang's lapdog.
Did not your illustrious father teach you that war is the last resort? Do not forget that, General.
Habló del papá, ¿será que es el hijo de Shao Kahn? Más bien, del Shao Kahn original. Motaro. Hablando de...
We gather once again to honor my late husband's legacy, to continue the tournament that he founded with Lord Liu Kang.
Empress Sindel.
Let us meet your champion.
Earthrealm's champion is Raiden, Your Majesty.
Is it me, or is Earthrealm's champion scrawnier than usual?
Creo que es el hijo de Shao Kahn.
By embodying the very best qualities of Earthrealm's people.
I am ready, Your Majesty. Whom shall I face?
We will destroy your champion, Liu Kang. He will taste no victory.
Es como una mezcla entre Motaro y... Como Motaro sin las cuatro patas. Motaro bipedal. Gracias. Ah, ese era... No, es este, ¿cómo se llama? El de viento. Ah, no, ese es Shang Tsung. Viejo, es el viejo. Es que Fujin era el que estaba pensando. Qué suciada ese. No sé, lo veo como medio sucio ese. Ese ataque alternativo de Motaro que refleja los. Eso no se hace, madre, no hagan eso.
Who's your queen?
Ese cast de extra sí está bueno, man.
Looks insane. All right, time for a tonal shift.
Decía que era
History
que
Untold is making its first event
trailer
appearance
más
this week
loco
at
que habían
Gamescom.
hecho hasta
This
ahora.
turn-based grand strategy game is about building and leading a nation throughout alternative history. Here is a first look at the gameplay.
Xbox Game Studios. Ara.
Let's go back to the beginning. There. The world untouched.
Otro juego para que jueguen.
No thrones ascended.
Emperor.
No history yet written. Just people waiting to be led somewhere extraordinary.
Este juego me parece que se ve demasiado, o sea, al menos tengo que verlo más de cerca, pero me parece que se ve mejor que Age of Empires 4, man. Jorgito Washington.
Will you be wise? Will you inspire?
O sea, mezcolanza ahí de...
Or will you conquer? However you choose to change the world, one thing is certain. History will never be the same.
Para Game Pass en PC. Todos estos juegos deberían de tener opción de mouse y teclado en consolas.
Blizzard has had a long history here at Gamescom.
Blizzard.
Its latest game, Diablo 4, it arrived in June and will be supported for years to come with seasonal content. Their first season of The Malignant is now underway, but in a bit of a surprise, we're now about to share with you the first news on the next season coming this fall.
It started small.
La siguiente temporada de Diabliño.
That no one would miss. Dead, discarded, their throats torn open. The church ignored the killings, even as fear mounted like the bodies. The desperate and the brave fought to end the corruption.
Ojo, el puro lorco de Warcraft.
But they were too late.
Uy, jumpscare.
It changed them. Killed them. Brought them back. Hungry. I have fought this plague a long time. We need something different.
El rogue.
A survivor. With all of their strengths and none of our weaknesses. Someone unexpected. And they'll never see you coming. Track them. Hunt them. Kill them. In the realm of darkness, we are the beacon of light. Let our stakes pierce through the hearts of the damned. For tonight, we hunt.
Okay. Tengo que empezar este season.
Gamescom, please welcome actress and producer Gemma Chan, who is voicing the role of vampire hunter Eris in the Season of the Blood, and the general manager of the Diablo franchise at Blizzard, Rod Ferguson. Welcome to Gamescom.
Hi, everyone.
Gemma, this is so exciting to have you here. Welcome to the video game world. I know this is your first video game, right?
It is. Thank you for having me. It is my first video game. I have always appreciated the power of storytelling in all its different forms, and in some ways, video games are very much like interactive cinema now. So I was so excited to play this character, and yeah, thank you for inviting me into the world of Sanctuary.
You did an excellent job. I can't wait for people to hear you.
Por cierto, el PV Overwatch no vale lo que cuesta
season
por ver las
2, which will be
cinemáticas.
coming, as you said, in October. What can you tell us about the
Confirmación de lo que ya sabíamos, Lobito.
So Eris is a seasoned vampire hunter. She is going to be your badass warrior companion as you fight your way through the perils of Sanctuary. She's complex. She's seen quite a bit of horror in her lifetime, so initially she comes across as a little bit cold and jaded, but in a fight, she will definitely have your back.
Good to know. Rod, tell us a bit about what we can expect from this new Diablo
Sí,
season.
yo no sé por qué se altera, no sé por qué el croma lo altera, porque el croma es verde y el arma es
Obviously, a lot
amarillo.
of people have been doing it. We have over 12 million players and 1.3 billion hours played so far. And I just want to take a second to say thank you. We're so appreciative of their enthusiasm and all the player feedback. It's going to help us make great seasons for years to come. Now, for our free second season, Season of Blood, you get to join Eris as a vampire hunter, but not just any normal vampire hunter. You're going to get cool vampiric powers and become kind of a daywalker, a vampire that hunts vampires and ultimately tracks down and faces off with the big bad vampire lord. Now, that's Season 2 and that's October, so we still have lots of time to jump into Season 1.
Eso es lo que hace bien Blizzard,
So,
cinemáticas.
you know, seasons are a great time to start with Diablo because we all begin at the same
Eso es lo
place.
único,
So
no,
come join us
eso es
in
lo
Diablo.
único que lo que no falla
Amazing.
nunca,
All right, well,
digamos.
thank you both for making the trek here to Gamescom in Germany, and we can't wait to meet more Eris and hear more in October. Fantastic. Gemma, Rod, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, and now it's time for another world premiere. This one is a European-made game about hope, love, friendship, and robots.
In a world
Ese-
divided by
ese más se
disinformation, where
parecía,
danger
¿cómo se llama un
lurks
actor que
around
ahorita no
every
me acuerdo cómo
turn,
se llama?
a motley crew of misfits embark on a fateful road trip to discover their true path. Please tell
Shooter
me you're
cooperativo,
done.
muchachos.
Oh, we're just getting started, dude.
What is this music?
I believe the kids call it K-pop music.
Just K-pop.
Turn it down.
Leave my music alone. Shut the hell up.
Words have power. They can give you strength. Ready for this?
Stand still.
¿Sabes qué es? Por turnos.
Words can bring people
Parece.
together and tear them apart. But if words hold so much power, he has no respect for you.
She's right.
The question is, what do you have to say?
I think we can all agree that my trailer voice was better than yours.
Interpreten mi silencio. In a world the game.
I've got you a meeting with the Lord Mayor today. They need what we're selling. Get going.
Ya me está ganando el hambre. O sea, igual este Gamescom ha estado súper X, digamos. O sea, no, nada que haya sentido que valiera la
That's a
pena.
really fun indie game.
Bueno, ahora viene
Thank
Alan
goodness
Wake
you're
2.
here. And
Hola,
now to
Samcito.
completely shift the tone again,
Samuel Lagos.
I'm here with Sam Lake, who's going to take us to a very dark place with Alan
Dale,
Wake
Samuel,
2.
por favor.
Sam, welcome to
Emocióname.
Gamescom. This game is coming out in October, and we've had so much fun. We announced this a few years ago at the Game Awards and at Summer Game Fest. We met Saga Anderson and heard a little bit of her side of the story, but everyone's been asking me, and I'm certainly expect you, what about
Samuel
Alan's
Lagos, el
story?
que
What can you tell us
interpreta
about
Max
what it's
Dolor.
like to play as him? tonight, I think it's finally time to answer that question.
Thank you for having us here, Jeff. Yes, finally, it's time to show our title character, Alan Wake, and his struggle to escape the nightmare dimension of the dark place, where he's been for the last 13 years, ever since the first Alan Wake game.
It's a long time. We've been waiting a long time to play another one. We're going to see some footage here, and I know you're actually using live action as well in it, right? And it's going to be kind of really blended together in a cool way.
Yeah, the dark place is a dream reality, and it keeps drawing from Alan's mind, his thoughts, his fears, his writing, and he comes from New York City, and for years he has written crime fiction set in New York City. So now the dark place takes the shape of a nightmare in New York City, and we have used different mediums in our experience, in our games for storytelling, live action for sure. This time around, we've integrated live action seamlessly into the experience to show the dreamlike nature of the dark place.
This game, I cannot wait. We don't have to wait too long. It's coming in October, but let's take a look now at the brand new trailer for Alan Wake 2. Sam, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Dedicarle tiempo a ese State of Decay. Mezcla de gameplay, cinemáticas in-game,
victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we're all ripped to pieces along the way.
No! Welcome! We have a great show for you here tonight. Alan Wake, one of my all-time favorite writers, and guests on the show.
Es muy, se siente como muy Control. Si jugaron Control, que se lo recomiendo.
Initiation tells the story of a fictional writer named Alan Wake, who is trapped in a nightmare, desperately trying to find the manuscript of a novel he has forgotten he's written.
Did you write these pages, Mr. Wake?
I'm trying to remember it. You're the killer, the cult leader.
No! You've got the wrong man!
Someday, Gary.
It's my fault. He got out.
Wake has a double. Where is he now?
I don't want to be in the story. Just write me out of the story.
Me gusta, promete. Se ve bueno. Y me gusta esa portada también.
That looks absolutely amazing, and that's going to do it for Opening Night Live. We have so many amazing games coming this fall. I want to thank all of you for being here tonight, watching online. Jasmine, thank you for co-hosting. And I got to say, we got a lot of great games coming up in the next few months, so I hope you enjoy the rest of Gamescom and get ready for what's going to be quite a debate about Game of the Year. And speaking of the Game of the Year, I'm happy to announce tonight that the Game Awards will be returning live this December, and we've got a date for you. Thursday, December 7th, the show will be streaming live everywhere. It is our 10th show, which I can't believe. We've been doing it for 10 years. We'll be live at the Peacock Theater in LA on Thursday, December 7th, and I hope to see you then. It's going to be a very, very special show. Thanks again for watching Gamescom Opening Night Live. We'll see you again next year. Good night, everybody.
Bueno, muchachos, ¿qué pensamos? Para ir cerrando, para ver si vamos a almorzar. En mi opinión, nada que no supiéramos, nada nuevo, nada realmente así como por lo que valiera la pena sentarnos 2 horas a ver esto. Bonito ver juegos que ya sabíamos que iban a estar bonitos, como Alan Wake 2, Alan Despertar 2, pero la verdad o sea, estos shows no representan la calidad de juegos que han salido este año y que todavía van a salir, sinceramente. Estos shows lo único que hacen es como agotarlo a uno, como decir, qué pereza todo. Y luego uno va a jugar y es como, qué bonito todo, con tan buenos juegos. ¿Qué piensan ahí? ¿Qué piensan en el chat? En mi opinión, Yo creo que esto puedo haberlo no streameado, pero es mejor streamearlo. No hubo nada así relevante siquiera. ¿Algún anuncio nuevo importante? No hubo nada. Estar salvando el show. Más bien eso fue una pérdida de tiempo. ¿Para qué quiero ver una película en Gamescom? Not interested. Bueno, Wukong, ahora que lo veo. Pero Wukong es que de nuevo, venimos viendo toda una seguidilla de trailers y gameplay como de 15, 20 minutos donde se muestra todo esto, que este trailer viene a emocionar, pero no hubiera tenido más impacto si no hubiéramos visto cosas los últimos 2 días, digamos. Nintendo ganó el E3. Entretenido por ser neutral y nada agrio. Qué bueno ese tigre, man. Un 5 le doy, dice Mari. Sí, o sea, hubo mucho anuncios y hubieron cosas nuevas, pero nada así como... Nada como que a mí me volara la cabeza o yo dijera, wow, ahora sí, algo más, algo nuevo. Los World Premiers, ni siquiera me acuerdo qué mostraron que fuera World Premiere, sinceramente. La gran mayoría era cosas que ya se sabía, que eso sí, ya se sabía que la gran mayoría iba a ser de cosas que ya se sabían. Pero yo esperaba alguna que otra cosilla por ahí. Era mucho, era mucho esperar. Agradezco el show para poder disfrutar del Hack Live and Game, el mejor show de videojuegos de Costa Rica. Uf, lobito, man. Sí, yo no sé. O sea, y es que para mí el tema es que fueron 2 fucking horas. O sea, fueron 2 horas donde no hubo nada emocionante. Y ya eso para mí es como mucho. Es como el PC Gaming Show. Si llegabas con las expectativas altas, te quedaba viendo. Y yo no llegué con expectativas altas siquiera. Yo llegué con expectativas medias y me quedé viendo. Me quedé viendo algo, digamos. Algo que realmente, por lo menos una sola cosa. Yo no siento que haya habido una sola cosa que no supiera y que por lo cual valiera la pena sintonizar. No estuvieron presentes ni Sony ni Nintendo aquí en esto. O sea, todos fueron juegos third party. No hubo nada de Nintendo, que generalmente no va a pasar, y no hubo nada de Sony, ni siquiera algo así como un trailer para Spider-Man 2 o algo así, alguillo extra, nada. Y de Microsoft, pues, o sea, por ejemplo, Microsoft estuvo con Starfield y por ahí tenía alguno que otro anuncio, pero de una haber esperado, por ejemplo, lo mismo que hizo Microsoft con Starfield, algo de Sony con Spider-Man 2. Creo que lo único fue Killing Floor 3 y el juego de carros en lojo. Ah, bueno, sí, eso, pero sí es bastante nicho eso. Este juego sí, este juego sí, lo rescato. Y Wukong. Este juego sí me impresionó. Me sigue impresionando, pero yo necesito jugar este juego para creer que hace todo lo que aparentemente está haciendo aquí. O sea, todo se ve gameplay, todo tiene el UI puesto, el movimiento de la cámara y de las acciones parece gameplay. Pero no sé, este juego parece demasiado bueno. Es de esos juegos que parece demasiado bueno para ser cierto. Es de ese montón de juegos chinos que parecen demasiado buenos para ser cierto. Pero bueno, ya vamos a tener Wukong, que todavía no tiene fecha de salida. Bueno, Santiago, muchas gracias por acompañarnos. Más bien, Joyovers ganó el E3. Puede ser. Pero bueno, muchachos, yo creo que ya es hora de almorzar. En serio, es bastante tarde. Yo almorzando a las 2 de la tarde, señores. Muchísimas gracias a toda la gente que se conectó. Más de 30 personas estuvieron por acá. Gracias a la gente que también va a ver después esto. Recuerden dejar su likecito aquí en el video. Dejen un comentario ahí luego de que termine el stream para ayudarle a don Algoritmo. Ahí vean una foto con Michi en brazos. Nos vemos. Pásenla muy bien. Pura vida. Chao.
familia.